Sports, get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and JOKIC. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Hartenstein is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Now here's Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And he knocks down the first one. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Holmgren against JOKIC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Driving to the basket. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. 4 on the clock. The deep 3 from Murray.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Right side, Porter. Pass to JOKIC. Murray with it. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a big-time defender, and sends that one back.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Higgins is checked in. JOKIC passes to Murray. Here's the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's just anticipation from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, making things happen defensively and turning it into offense.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gordon. The shot missing. Good D by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Murray a screen on Dort. Pass to Jokic. They need this one. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here is Porter. He has yet to score, and the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outside Williams. Dort kicks to Wiggins. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Here's Murray. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pass to Brown.
This guy is so strong physically. Lou Dort locked in defensively.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. 3-point lead. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One on Holmgren. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
First free throw is good. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And so Murray nails both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside Williams to the paint. Wants to get it over to Dort, and does. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
First one falls for him. Doris, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a #2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Thunder on D. It's a 5-point game. Here's Jokic. No good. Good D by Holmgren. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Dort passes to Williams. No good from outside. The Nuggets trailed by 5. Pass to Murray. Porter outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins finds Holmgren. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Outside Gordon. Denver passing it around. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Thunder leading by 5. Down low. Porter with a block. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Wasted no time on that one. And now that's 11 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Jokic still without a basket. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Now, here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Outside Williams. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 11. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Gordon. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Westbrook against Dort. Now Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. It's good from long range. Murray's got 9.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Holmgren the screen. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Strother.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Alex Caruso. First personal foul. 13 foul.
For Denver, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Strawford taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Wiggins finds Caruso. Williams has a screen for Caruso. And the Thunder another 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Westbrook with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And that one's good by Porter.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the first.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Williams. Caruso with the ball. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Good on the 3-point shot. Caruso's got 6 points.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Here's Brown. And stolen by Wiggins. To the inside. Here's Caruso. Right side, Williams. Caruso looking for an opening. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Pass to Strother. .34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Williams. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Here's Strother, covered by Wiggins. Westbrook against Williams. Strother, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And he got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Jones checked in for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Brown. Pass to Strother. Offline with his three. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice form on the 20-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Sharge. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Saric outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. Back to Wiggins. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Alex Caruso is checked in for James. The Nuggets trail by 7. Brown the pass to Saric. Saric a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Denver. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Here's Brown. Wallace covering. Brown's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Caruso. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Taken away by Williams. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Saric outside. Pass to Strother. He can't get it to go. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Caruso. Some solid defense from Saric. Here's Brown. Wallace covering. Now Westbrook. To stop the drought. Wiggins with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 9. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And Denver with a change here too. Jordan's checked in for Christian Brown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Westbrook dishes to Saric. Launches a 3. And And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Holmgren. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Holmgren's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Watson. Here's Šarić, defended by Holmgren. Will it go? Šarić, that's good. Šarić has got 5 now.
Give Šarić the credit for that. Boy, the defense pretty good. He was just better offensively. Nice job in the contest.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Šarić. Pass to Watson. 6 to shoot. Now Šarić defended by Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Watson. Now here's Williams. Wiggins outside. Holmgren against Jordan. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Here's Strother. And the 3 off target. The Thunder leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. He's looking for Williams and finds him. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan can't get it to go. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points in the game. Nailed from three-point land. Dort's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared. Catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
And it's Westbrook missing. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Denver passing it around. Pass to Strother. And stolen by Wiggins. Jumps up. And Wiggins throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And here is Šarić, defended by Holmgren. Pass to Watson, 5 to shoot. The kick out to Westbrook. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
How about the range and the confidence of Russell Westbrook? Matters not what zip code he's in.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They led by as many as 18 points. Holmgren trying to get open. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Porter in the corner. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And how good has he been at the line?
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 27. Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Porter outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got 9.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Outside Williams. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot at the locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. He misses the free throw. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switcher also for Denver. Strother's checked in. Here's Jokic. Outside Gordon. Pass to Strother. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 6 points for him.
Well, this is the developing part of Aaron Gordon's game. Real improvement as a passer. Look out if he adds that consistently.
Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Oh, my, he'll go to the line
Shot's
with a
good.
chance for a 4-point play.
Shot's good.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Wallace. Shooting 1. The Nuggets trail by 16.
pass to Jokic. The three. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dort misses. The Nuggets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Porter kicks to Murray. Here's Strother. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Murray for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
One of those nights where the wheels come off. Nerves seem to be playing a factor.
The Thunder leading by 16. Wallace the pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Dort is screen on Porter. Spins. Holmgren kicks to Dort. 5 on the clock. No coverage that time. Williams has got 7 points.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Gordon against Hartenstein. Here's Porter. Makes it off the glass. 11 points for Michael Porter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
The Thunder leading by 17. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Here's Holmgren. Lays it up off the glass. Holmgren's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic with it. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray the pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Gordon a screen, takes the 3, and that's good. Jamal Murray for 3. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Here's Williams, and he makes that one. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Murray, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And Brown pulls it down. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter in the corner. Murray outside. Again, the miss by Murray.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They get it back. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Another shot. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets trail by 20. From deep, Jokic. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
We have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Brown. Defended by Dort. Porter against Williams. Here's Jokic. Count it.
How about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 29 points. Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Dort's got 5 now.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
All the officials are all over that.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge. You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Hartenstein against Gordon. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory, Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 19, and a wide-open look for Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Dort. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Porter. Excellent D there from Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 16. And the layup falls. Williams has got 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game. Outside, Porter. Gordon with a screen on Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Holmgren.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And the first one drops. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Wiggins is subbed in for Hartenstein. Denver also making some changes. Saric is checked in for Jokic. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Jamal Murray. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Williams with the ball. He's got 15. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Saric. And here's Westbrook. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we could speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never fade, no I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused, I always thought when the money came, that been sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light. You're not familiar with begging God to just bring them my back energy protected. I've been burning sage, follow how you feel it. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? When your talent speak for itself, never pretend to be great. I moved on from that Nike box, I tried to fill up a safe. You rarely turn you numb, feel like your feelings erase. You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold, no contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same from all.
Oh, say does they say revenge is...
It's the NBA on 2. K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Murray. The three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Into the lane. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Boy, the quickness of that first step. Gilgeous-Alexander going from 0 to 100.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Jokic against Holmgren. Jokic passes to Brown. And they're on the run. On up the court. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Daigneault.
I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Hartenstein against Gordon. Pass to Jokic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter with the steal. Here's Murray. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Pass to Dort. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with a screen on Porter. Williams misses. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. Searching for their first points of the game. Back to Gordon. Now here's Jokic. He's covered by Holmgren. Outside Murray. For 3. Fires in the triple.
Murray can score without dominating the ball. And that time off the catch and shoot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to review the game plan. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Brown passes to Gordon. Here's Murray. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. And the layup is good. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Thunder.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Good work defensively by Gordon. Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Hartenstein finds Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Nuggets trail by 6. Jokic with it. Still no points. Pass to Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Denver shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Thunder leading by 4. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. To the inside. Here's Dort. The rebound by Murray.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. Rebounded by Denver. And stolen by Holmgren. Good on the shot.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Denver making a change here. Strawther's checked in. Jokic against Holmgren to the paint. Porter the pass to Murray. Here's Strawther. Back to Westbrook. Dort with a steal. Here's Williams. Finished off the break.
And Dort's defense igniting the break that time. Good anticipation as to where the ball was going.
Pass to Strawther. Now here's Westbrook. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Williams. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Good on the bucket.
Just too confident to be stopped. Porter Jr. overcomes that challenge.
Porter against Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Hartenstein a screen from behind the arc. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 7.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Williams. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
B.A., it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We know Nikola Jokic is a natural, but that's not all. Coach Malone said it's too bad that people can't peek behind the curtain and see how hard Nikola works. He understands that there's no magic formula. Yes, he's incredibly gifted, but it's his work ethic that's great. Brian?
Well, Allie, talent only gets you so far. He's got both. Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
So it's Oklahoma City now. 10-point lead. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. It's Holmgren, high post. It's good. Holmgren's got 6 points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Murray from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And Jokic long enough to get to that ball and control it.
Thunder leading by 10. Now Williams. 9 points in the game. Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein. Great D that time from Porter. Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Strother. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Lou Dort picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That one's off. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Saric checks in for Denver. Brown comes in for Murray. Good on the second one. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Caruso outside. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Westbrook taking his time here. Saric a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And yep, it's good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the ball to win those tough battles inside.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for 1. Williams.
Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Brown. Pass to Watson. Westbrook outside. Here's Saric. Williams defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. Good D by Wallace. Thunder leading by 14. Now here's Williams. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. No good with the triple.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Westbrook finds Saric. Pass to Brown. Outside Watson. Fires for three. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Now here's Caruso. The D's right on him. An easy two on the layup. Caruso's got his second basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Westbrook. Watched by Wallace. Westbrook, the pass to Brown. Here's Strawther, pounded by Wiggins. To halt the run. And the basket by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 points.
Nice to see Westbrook rise up and knock that one down. When he has that solid base, it looks good.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Caruso outside. Westbrook with the rebound. Saric a screen. Fires the three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Aaron Wiggins out there with Kendrick Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Brown. Westbrook outside. Inside. Wiggins with a steal. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Buries it from three. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Westbrook, the pass to Saric. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed inside. Nuggets trail by 11. Westbrook outside. Outside Watson. Lets a floater go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. The Thunder making a switch here. Jones is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Brown. Pass to Westbrook. He takes it in. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. Thunder leading by 9. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brett.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his number one attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position. Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. Jang, he's checked in for Jones. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 11. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Brown. Pass to Šarić. Count the basket. Šarić has got 5 now.
Well, Šarić on the inside has really good quality footwork.
Wiggins outside. On the wing, Caruso. Wallace outside. 5 to shoot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded closely.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Brown passes to Šarić. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Westbrook. Williams grabs the board. It's stolen by Šarić. Pulls it. Westbrook can't hit. Thunder leading by 9. Wallace left side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, a screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. And a switch here also for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Brown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Nuggets trail by 9. And he lobs it up top. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside Watson. Pass to Strother. From downtown. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Watson. And that one drops.
About the agility of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, able to get around that inside contact.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. Westbrook with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Šarić. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Šarić has got 8 points.
Šarić is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. It's a nice look at 3 ball.
And here's Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 3. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Westbrook outside. Pass to Šarić. Puts up a 3. Holmgren with the block. And he recovers it. Watson passes to Šarić. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Catch and shoot opportunity for Dario, and he doesn't waste it.
Now Holmgren. Williams with the screen. Holmgren inside. Pounded by Westbrook. And the shot goes in. Give him 8 points now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Šarić, the pass to Jordan. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and Williams is subbed in for Wiggins. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon comes in for Šarić. Gordon against Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Dort. Screen by Holmgren. And Dort is good for 3. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Westbrook with it. Give him 8. Down low. 6 to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Now Gordon. And here's Westbrook to end the run. Here's Jokic. The 3 ball. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Dort outside. Wallace left side. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. 4 on the clock. Here's Wallace. And he gets it to go.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
To the middle. Here's Brown. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Williams with it. Checked by Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The free throw drops for Williams. That one's no good. Nuggets trail by 17. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Lou Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Pass to Brown. Porter with a screen on Dort. Brown passes to Porter. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Holmgren. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Outside, Williams. 1:27 left in the first half. And stolen by Jokic. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
To the left side wing. Back to Williams. Holmgren. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Brown passes to Murray. Rejected by Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Up and over Porter. Williams misses. And so Porter will bring it up for the Nuggets. 19-point game. Murray for 3. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Hartenstein with it. Over Porter. Hartenstein, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Jokic drops them both. 8 seconds left in the second. Now Williams fires from deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 17. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, dribble penetration has been a problem for you. How do you creep back into this game?
Yeah, you know, they came out, punched us in the mouth. We just have to do a better job one-on-one containment. And when somebody does get beat, somebody's got to provide help. Right now, we're just playing Olay defense, and they're killing us.
You'll have to throw the punch first in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Nuggets trail by 17. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the 1. The Thunder shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Hartenstein with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Porter. Nuggets trail by 15. Murray passes to Jokic. Hartenstein against Gordon. Back to Jokic. Gordon with a screen on Holmgren. And here's Jokic outside. The Thunder pull it in. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Beyond the arc. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Gordon. And here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a step back. Here's Murray. Now here's Jokic. Buries it down low. Jokic has got 8.
Jokic putting his size to work. Hard to stop down low.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. Now Holmgren from outside the arc. The rebound by Murray. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Gordon with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Free throw drops from Murray.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
And Murray drops them both. Thunder leading by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside, Williams. Porter with the steal for the finish. And then Porter with the dunk.
clogging up all the passing lanes, capping off breaks. Porter Jr. doing it all.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams with it. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Holmgren. The three is up. 4-3, Holmgren.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Jokic. This one for three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And Jokic showing that he can be a stretch 5.
Outside, Williams driving to the basket. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
Take a break. Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Brown. He's got 6. Gordon with a screen on Williams. Porter from outside for 3. Gordon. And another 3 for Denver.
Zero hesitation that time from Gordon.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort. Here's the 3. No good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Porter outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the move. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Brown, down low. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. To the paint. Williams finds Holmgren. Down low. Holmgren drops it in. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Outside Porter. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The length of SGA is huge there. At 6'6", he can be pretty disruptive to your offense.
Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Hartenstein with it. Now here's Holmgren. He's guarded by Porter. Hartenstein with it. Holmgren with it. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Holmgren. Hartenstein's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Murray looking around. Here's Jokic. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And that's what makes him so different, Jokic, with that great touch around the hoop.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. He's guarded by Porter. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Here's Williams. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Gordon outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Right through the D for the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Jokic is doubled. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Hartenstein. And Denver will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. Strother's checked in for Brown. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Jamal Murray. Pass to Williams. Outside, Williams shoots over Saric. Williams misses.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
And the former league MVP in 2017. A long list of accomplishments for Russell Westbrook, Brent.
Well, how many times, BA, have we seen players celebrated in the way that Russell has been as one of the best players in the league, move and transition to a role off the bench? He's done it with a lot of grace, a lot of class, and has been very accepting of his new role.
Pass to Strother. Now Porter. Dort defending. The 3 is up. Porter's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Denver. Saric has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins with a steal. Can't hit that one. Westbrook with the defensive effort. Nuggets trail by 18. Throws it up high.
Well, Westbrook looking to pass. That adds a dynamic flair to what they can do offensively.
Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Drops in the 3. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Saric, high post. Working on Williams. Saric, shot is off.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Back to Dort. Here's Williams. Misses off the right iron.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pass to Saric. 3-pointer. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. It's Dort on the wing. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the inside. Here's Porter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The combination of the athleticism and the size of Porter Jr. is very hard to guard. That time, he takes a hit.
That's good from Porter.
Michael Porter Jr. just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switch here also for Denver. Jordan's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Williams on the wing. Saric covers. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half. The Nuggets shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Outside Porter. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
And so it's Oklahoma City feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. Back to the game after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Nuggets trail by 20. Now here's Westbrook. Saric outside. 3-pointer. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
All of the offensive versatility that Dario has is on full display.
Williams a screen on Westbrook. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook with the defensive effort. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And it's Watson missing. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Jacks up a 3. Wallace misses. Left side Watson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
First team foul. Shooting for Denver, Watson. At the line for 2.
And he drops it first. Chanchar's checked in for Denver. So he gets them both. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Pass to Jordan. And here's Watson. He's guarded by Caruso. Takes a three. The Nuggets with another miss. Oklahoma City leading by 17. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Excellent defense there from Watson. Here's Chanchar. Pass to Jordan. There's the double team with Wiggins. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Chanchar. Shoots over Wiggins. And again, Denver no good. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Wallace with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. The drive by Watson. Here's Chanchar. And he banks in the layup.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
There's a screen by Wiggins. Caruso misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Watson passes to Westbrook. Left side Watson. 6 to shoot. And the three-pointer goes.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26 points.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Pass to Watson. Jordan with a screen on Caruso. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. And he's got 28 now.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Pass to Chanchar. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Vlatko Chanchar. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. Hits both from the stripe. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They led the game at one point by 20. Dort outside. There's the 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Tight handle for Murray. He knows how to create space for that shot.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. And there's a pick. Fires it from 18. Misses off the left iron.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Gordon outside. From the arc. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Gordon's got 11 points here in the second half.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Aaron Gordon, third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Williams. And Williams is subbed in for Wallace. Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Brown. Inside. Out to Gordon. The three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wiggins looking around. Now here's Williams. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 11. Right side Watson. To the inside. Pass to Brown. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Hartenstein. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for Denver. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. Nice shot.
Nuggets trail by 11. Picked by Murray. He shoots. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Williams has got 27 points.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Murray passes to Jokic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Gordon can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 15. To the paint. Gordon with a steal. Here's Brown. With the drive. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Shot to stop the run. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And their strategy is obvious. manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Porter against Williams. And here's Gordon from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
14 foul. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. So it's Denver now. They trail by 16. Murray passes to Porter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, Porter just coming at him right now. He takes the foul, he keeps pushing, and then he gets the bucket.
Shooting for Denver, Michael Porter Jr. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Great D that time from Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
He misses the free throw.
Feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
And he's good on the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Tipped.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Williams from long range. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Murray. Back to Porter. And here's Jokic outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Jokic. To the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
And you want more and more of this from Aaron Gordon. When he plays with an edge, he gets dangerous.
Thunder leading by 14. And here's Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Brown grabs the board. Denver is shooting the rock well at 46%.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Thunder.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
And here's Jokic outside, drills it from deep. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going for the lob! And the big finish by Holmgren. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.